It's always important to be aware of the wind and current when driving a boat, especially in tight spaces like a marina or a narrow channel. When you arrive at a marina, either to take a boat out or when returning from your outing, use local clues to determine the wind direction and strength. At a marina, you can look at flags, burgees on boats, the wind vane at the top of a sailboat mast, and the ripples on the water to observe the wind. A tide app on your phone is a handy way to see what the current may be doing. The middle 2 hours of a large tidal exchange will have the heaviest current. You can also use visual clues like objects floating in the water, or water building up against one side of a fixed object like a piling. Prior to leaving the dock, look into the water. Often a leaf, algae, or plankton or other debris can be observed to gauge the movement of the water at that time, giving you an idea of what to expect when you untie the lines to leave.
And you've got a person driving the boat and a second person on the fly bridge. Let's hope those guys have a bow thruster. Now something that's not common to do, but on oil fields, I would have backed up against that piling. There goes the, oop, watch that.
Start swinging almost immediately, and often in a direction which is undesirable. If you're navigating in a channel marked by a series of day marks and buoys, it's important to stay in the channel. You can do this by drawing an imaginary line between the marker you're passing and the next one you see in the distance. You need to keep the boat from crossing this line between the two markers you're driving by, the one ahead of you and the one behind. You will have to look over your shoulder to maintain the line on the water from the marker behind you. Make sure you're aware of the wind and current and where they're trying to move the boat so that you don't get pushed across the line you've created between the two markers. Sometimes the wind and current will push the bow or stern of the boat and you'll end up driving the boat at an angle while still going straight. Think of this as crabbing. It's fine to drive a boat like this, but pay close attention to where the bow and stern are. This is what it looks like when leaving our Olympia Club at Swantown Marina. To keep running aground, draw a line from the first day mark on your right to the next one in the distance, and don't let any part of the boat cross that line. When you reach the day mark in the distance, draw a line to the next one, and continue to keep the line on the right side of your vessel. As you can see from this picture, you're keeping the green channel markers to your right, or starboard side, because you're leaving the marina. You'll keep the red markers to your right and the green markers to your left when you return to the marina.